Hi guys, it's Debbie from What's Mama Cooking For Us. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are making cheeseburger subs and I can't wait to take that first bite. And don't worry, I'm going to share with you guys too. Okay, so it's very simple, very easy, but so delicious. And let's just go over the ingredients. We just got ground beef to make up some hamburger patties. I usually use 80/20, but you can use whatever you normally use. I have some provolone cheese, but you could also use mozzarella. Just some basic sub buns, lettuce, tomato, onion, and of course the star, Hellman's real mayonnaise. Gotta have that, guys. It makes a big difference. And yeah, this can't get any easier, guys. Growing up, we used to have a sub shop. It was actually called the Sub Shop. And they made the best cheeseburger subs. And oh my gosh, we would scrimp and save our money when we were teenagers so we could go down there and get a sub. But anyway, back in the day. And yeah, so, and I've been making these for years and years. And my kids love them, and I guess everyone loves them. They're just absolutely delicious. You can't go wrong with all these great ingredients. And there's no real measurements. It's just I'm gonna use, make up a couple hamburgers, couple slices of cheese, couple sub buns, lettuce, tomato, onion, and some mayonnaise. Lots of mayonnaise, yeah. Okay, guys. I like to do the hard parts first, which is not really that hard, but get the hard parts out of the way, and then you can go and start with and finish up with the easy things. And I used to make a lot of burgers in my day, guys. My mother made burgers every Friday, and plus I had 4 kids, so I made a lot of burgers in my life, and especially these cheeseburger subs. But what I used to do is I used to make them like this, like the size of, the sub bun, so that, or you can just make them a whole burger and cut them in half. It's up to you. So you can do them like this so that you know that it's going to fit right on that sub bun, and they cook faster. So yeah. And or just make them in big patties. So I'm going to make up a few of those. And I'll be right back. I kind of make them ovalish. There. And you put 2 or 3 or however many fit on whatever size bun you have. All right, I got these all pattied up. And you can make them whichever size you guys choose. And I just going to make these up now and then cook them later for dinner. But for the video, I wanted to start that early while it's daylight out. Up here in upstate New York, it's about 30 degrees. It's snowing and blizzardy out. So these are pretty thick slices. So I'll probably use, maybe 3. What I do is I just kind of cut them about the size of the burger as well, so that we can put it on there. I usually eat those, or oh, so we need one more. I had the right amount out. Okay, so I got 4 of those, and I usually lay them out so you don't have to fight with pulling them apart. These thicker slices, you don't have to worry about it, but yeah, so, when you're cooking for 6 every night for dinner, and my ex-husband would take them for work the next day, so you're really cooking kind of for 8, and then we always had company, so it always seemed like we were cooking for 8 to 10 people. But yeah, anyway, and yeah, I'm just going to eat these couple of pieces. Or you could just keep them and put them on there and make them more cheesier. So I'm just going to set these to the side. And then I like to start with the sub buns. And I toast these in the oven. I just put my oven on 350. And I put them in there for 10 minutes. Just keep an eye on them so they don't get real too burnt. Or yeah, but you do want them toasty. That's the word I was looking for. I want mine nice and toasty, so when I bite into it, oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited already. But yeah, use a serrated knife if your buns aren't already sliced, and sometimes you can't tell these days. I really miss my old Italian bread, buns, rolls. You can get them some places, but I've been doing the Walmart order, and so Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. But whenever cutting bread, you should always use your serrated knife because it's just so much easier. And so then I'm just going to lay these out on a pan and to put them in the oven and toast them up. Or you could just lay them over top of your toaster. I do that. I just lay it on top of my toaster, do a little bit on the back side just so it gets a little like heated, and then get it nice and toasted on this side. So either way, or in your toaster oven. So yeah, I wanted to say, or I started to say, so if you're doing these up for a crowd, cut them all and put them all back in the bag, and then you'll have them all ready when it's time to actually cook dinner. All right, so I'll start with the onion, because out of these three, that's the toughest. So I always like to do the harder work first. I got bad back, guys, and other medical problems, so I always try to take my time and do things so I get the worst part out of the way, and then I can work on the easier parts once my back starts aching like it is right now. Oh my goodness. But these are well worth it. And guys, I was saying I used to cook for felt like 8 to 10 people every night for 20 something years. My ex-husband, he would go to work like in the middle of the night, 4 in the morning. So he would take like 2 lunches because he'd be there so long working overtime. So he always took 2 lunches practically. And so, yeah, so he'd take a couple of subs. So here we go. Let's see. I think I'm going to take off one more layer here because sometimes these red onions have weird layeriness on them. And you can't tell that with the peel from the skin sometimes. Let me take off that. But yeah, like, see, you can't really tell. All right. So, slice these really thin. And everyone at my house, my family, growing up, and my family that I raised, everyone loves lettuce, tomato, and onion. Lettuce, tomato, onion, mayonnaise. So, yeah. So, I just take these and go like this. Put your hands, your thumbs right through there, and that opens them right up. And I'll save this for later. Those 2 pieces that are kind of big. Too big for... Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to take a couple of those big ones and just cut them down a little bit. Yeah, like that. So yeah, get a nice sweet onion too, guys. So there's our onions. I always cut up extra. Whenever I don't use, I just pop it in my freezer or keep in the fridge for another recipe. So, same with the tomato. Nice and thin slices. Not a great tomato. I hate winter tomatoes. And I don't get to choose because I'm using the pickup. But we got a few good ones. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forget you guys are up there. So if you see me doing something crazy, like almost throwing that across the side of the cutting board. And now for my lettuce, I love a lot of lettuce. So I'm just gonna cut some of that piece off because it's got a little brown spot on there. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna get the other head of lettuce. Hold on, guys. I can use some of that, but all right, here I am. Yeah, that head I opened up a couple of days ago, and I guess it's kind of bad inside. Hope this one's not bad inside. I should have checked it before I started the video. But, you know what Emma always said, we're really cooking here. Cut off the outer pieces. And I just like to shave it up really thin. And I was saying, I like to load it up, so I cut a lot. I'm just going to go down it this way. And then just do it like that. And I always like to get a plate out like this, guys, and set it up like how for whatever meal I'm doing or prepping, especially if I have to do a lot of prep work in the beginning. That way, when dinner comes, some of this is already ready and prepped for me. So now all I have to do is cook the hamburgers and toast the bun and then make up the subs, and we're all set. So once I get the hamburgers ready to go on the grill, or you could use whatever pan you use. All right, so while the burgers are cooking and my roll is in the oven, I'm getting all this prepped up and ready. And if you do make your burgers later and you put them in the fridge, take them out a few minutes before. And I got the cheese all set up, the mayonnaise all ready to go. And here's my cute little burgers. They're not that little. They might look little in the... Yeah, they're not ready. I decided not to pull out my grill pan. Not that it's that big of a deal, but I'm only doing 2 because I'm making 1 sub for myself for lunch today, and then I'm going to have it maybe for dinner tomorrow. So it'll still be fresh when I go to make it. And not, you know, like leftovers. Yeah, so just cook up your hamburgers. I usually melt mine in the microwave, the cheese. I usually put it in the microwave because I usually have a whole plate of them. But when it's just me, I just melt it right here in the pan, you know. So, because if you did that, then you want to make more burgers, the cheese gets all nasty in the pan. So if you are making a large quantity, do it in the microwave. It's a lot easier and so simple. And they look like they're ready to flip. Okay. There you have it, guys. I got the cheese on there melting, which is only taking seconds. And I'm getting ready to take the bun out of the oven, which is in there just 10 minutes exactly. Oh my goodness. It's time to make this sub, guys. So this is all crunchy. Toast it, and I flipped it so both sides. Put a lot of mayonnaise on there. Don't come for me, mayonnaise police. You have to get mayonnaise. Usually if we order, we always say extra mayonnaise because they try not to give you any mayonnaise. And if you do order out, you can always ask for Hellmann's as well, because sometimes they use the cheaper stuff, but you can ask for Hellmann's. Yeah, that looks good. All right. So usually I make this up while the cheese is melting. But when I'm doing the video, I'm trying to make sure I do everything at the right time, you know. And plus, you do have to coordinate everything if you're doing this for dinner as well. So then we'll just go with a bunch of lettuce. And I like a lot of lettuce, guys. So if mine looks like it's got too much lettuce, it's not. I want more. Lots of onions. Tomato. Now we'll put the onions on. I like to make it in this order. I think that's the way it tastes the best and comes out the best. And look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, just checking to make sure the camera's still rolling because we're not taking a double take today. We're not allowed to because it's already made. So I like to take mine and I like to hold the insides in and go like this. Pull your knife out easy. Put that back in there. Those are getting too big. And then give it a big cut right down the middle. And I got to take my thumbnail, even though I want to take my bite right now. I got to take a thumbnail and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can barely wait. I'm serious. All right, let's give this big baby a bite. Push everything back in there. If it falls out. See, guys, I need more lettuce. But that's okay. I'm going to take a big bite and let you guys know. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. Oh, my God. All right, can you see it, you guys? Take that bite. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Listen to the crunch. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Oh, my God. Mmm. No words. No words. Mm-mm. There just is no words. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Okay, you guys. I gotta go. This is amazing. Give it a try. And if you've never had it, you better go make one. And if you have had it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're new, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And this is so good, so simple. And yeah, so hit the like button. And I'll see you guys on the next one.